This is combining paradigms of car sharing with vehicle automation.
This is Ken Pyle, and we are at the Automated Vehicle Symposium with Dan Fagnant of University of Texas, soon to be University of Utah, probably by the time this airs. You were talking about the whole idea of dynamic ride sharing, and you've done a lot of modeling of what happens when you start to put automated cars together with ride sharing. And why don't you tell us a high-level view of, first, what I just mentioned, what does that mean, and then we'll talk about some of the things you found.
Well, what it is essentially is it's vehicles serving as driverless taxis. But not only that, they're able to reposition themselves automatically and pool people, multiple people with similar origins, destinations, and departure times in the same vehicle all at the same time. So what does that actually mean? Well, first of all, it means about a 10-to-1 household vehicle substitution. So what that means is that you could take about 10 vehicles that were personally household vehicles previously and serve that same number of trips with a single, fully automated shared vehicle. So that's fantastic. Secondly, you can also have dynamic ride sharing. This is able to be better facilitated by vehicles that are driving themselves, that are intelligent, know where people are going to, where they're coming from, and so forth, and match rides of the same vehicle, thus cutting total vehicle miles traveled, saving the environment, and hopefully cutting congestion as well.
Well, and one of the things about that is that you studied it, right? You actually took a real city, and why don't you tell us the results of what that meant?
We implemented this one with the city of Austin, Texas. And so we took a 12 by 24 mile area and simulated 56,000 trips served by about 1,700 vehicles. So the vehicles were traveling around the city, picking people up, dropping them off, and what we found is that it was overall very excellent wait times. You waited about 1 to 2 minutes on average to get your vehicle. When you were sharing a ride, we had some pretty tight parameters that we set so that your total trip was not going to increase by any more than 20% from your expected arrival time. So it was very efficient. It was a great system, and we were able to, once we got up to a high enough market penetration, reduce total vehicle miles traveled. Fantastic environmental benefits, really, from the vehicle substitution. So it was quite tremendous.
Well, it looks like we're about to start on the workshop, so we're going to take a break here for a quick second. One of the benefits, it seems, is this whole idea of operational cost reduction, which would benefit, of course, the people who are using it. What did you assume for that, or if anything?
Yeah, so we actually compared it directly with a taxi service. So that's currently what it would be replacing. And with a current taxi service, you're charging over $2 an hour or $2 a mile for this service. Well, we said, what if we assume $70,000 for the purchase of one of these vehicles, and what if we assume just $1 cost? Well, a private operator can make 43% return on investment under that scenario. We can actually even cut our costs all the way down to 75 cents a mile and still have an 11% return on investment, even assuming a relatively expensive $70,000 car. So yeah, it's a very profitable potential market, and you have to remember, in high-priced parking areas, if you're taking this to work, you don't have to park in the city. So that's where its first market is really going to be most profitable.
Well, Dan, I appreciate your time, and it looks like we're going to get the program started. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken, for having me. Take care.
Thanks.